Palestinians. We have not seen people stronger and more resilient than them. There are others, yes, but to that extent, subhanallah. They see their children dying in front of them. They are torn to pieces in front of them. They are losing everything in front of them from a materialistic world. And yet, did you see any one of them even for once, just a little bit, doubt or become weakened in their faith and their cause? They keep going. They keep going. And that's what's frustrating the state of Israel. That's what's frustrating them. These people just don't give up. You know, hypocrites, the way the Quran describes them, or the Prophet ﷺ describes them, is that when you dispute with them, if they don't like what you're saying, they will explode. They become immoral. They'll fight, they'll bash, they'll scream, they'll accuse, they'll curse. Oppression and injustice will always lead its authority to constant insecurity and will make their authority and their kingdom fall. It never stays stable, even if it's 100 years or 200 years. You know, when you look at the history of humanity, when you look at the past stories, and kingdoms didn't really last very long. Only to us, because we live a short time. 100 or 200 years is actually not very long, brothers and sisters. Wallahi. We just feel like it's long. But to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that's a very short time. It gives people chances. So the Israeli state at the moment is established since 1948. It's not very long ago, actually. And you can see that the corruption, the uprooting, the annexation, the oppression is continuing in these people. It hasn't stopped, and they've never lived in security against a very weak and very powerless people who only have their identity, their religion and faith, among them are Christians, and who have a cause that they are fighting for, a cause of justice and goodness that they are fighting for. And they die on it, and they can't take that away from them. They're dying on that. And brothers and sisters, you know, victory has two meanings. The first meaning is a temporary one. The second meaning is a real one. The first temporary victory is over land and property, materialism, power, authority. That's a temporary victory. Everybody's gone through that. Even Pharaoh went through that. The biggest dynasties went through that and they fell. The biggest kingdoms went through that and they fell. And the second meaning, which is the real meaning, the victory of your faith, your cause, and what you stand for. And if it is justice, and it is the way that Allah is pleased with God, number one, because He owns the earth, that is true victory. And if you die on that, that is victory. We're all going to die, brothers and sisters.